This is Kagugu. It's where we make the wheelchairs. This is the workshop. We have 2 rooms. Part of my work is to manage the project, get all the parts at the workshop, and watch over the manufacturing, which is mostly welding, painting, and then delivering the wheelchair, coordinating the activities that comes before donating the wheelchairs, and making sure the wheelchairs get to the right users, to the right beneficiaries. That's what I do. This is our workshop. This is where we do the welding activities. You are welcome to the workshop.
I was in the office one day just with myself and the office manager, and there was a knock on the office door, and I went to the door, and there was a young man, and he had crawled about 2 miles on the ground. He was paralyzed from the waist down, and he had these old beat up blue sandals that he would use to cushion his hands as he pulled his body along the ground, and had an impact on me. So I've always felt a great need to help those type of people if I possibly can. And then my wife and I wanted to serve a full-time humanitarian mission, and then we came to Rwanda and found that there were a lot of children here not going to school, not getting out of the house, that didn't have wheelchairs.
Oh, before the wheelchair life is terrible to them. There is some of the situations, some of the cases whereby the kid is always in bed. They never take him out or outside of the house. And it's so terrible. You can imagine someone to stay indoors for like three years. They only get out of the house when they are sick, you know. So it's terrible for them. So when they receive a wheelchair, it's like salvation to them. They use them to go to school. Without them, without the wheelchairs, no school. Yeah, with the wheelchairs, school, a new life, I'm telling you. Yeah, so it's a new life, because then with the wheelchair they can go outside, play with other kids, feel life, you know, feel like life exists. For some of the kids, life doesn't exist before the wheelchair. Yeah.
We build them so they last a long time. I talked to a man on the street of Kigali one day. He'd had his wheelchair similar to this with bicycle tires for 25 years, just changing out the tires. So we wanted to give them the children so they get to school, get out of the house, make it easier on their parents and everybody concerned.
For families that are in the first category, which is the poorest of the families, most of them, they don't even earn $200 a year. They don't. So it would take them more than 3 years to raise some that can buy this wheelchair. And yes, these are given 100% free, no charge, because they are paid for by the donors. Yes. There is a screening that takes place before donating the wheelchair. It's conducted by our physiotherapist. We coordinate with NCPD, which is the National Council for persons with disabilities. They give us lists, they give us those children. They give us a big number of them with different types of disabilities, and then our physiotherapist goes around assessing them, and then he determines who deserves a wheelchair, this particular type of wheelchair.
My name is Emmanuel Ndaisawa. I am Executive Secretary of the National Council of Persons with Disabilities, NCPD, which is a public institution. When I talk about the disease, it's about 56% of persons with disability in Rwanda are physical impaired. And if I remove those barriers for children, it's for the future of our country.
Her long-term goal is that every child between the age of 5 and 20 in this country, of about 11 million people, has a wheelchair.
Okay. Thank you. Yakumusego niba bitariho bishyire hasi turareba aza kureba. Okay, shyira hasi aho ngaho ntacyo. 38 kanze ndebe. Novanamo imwe niryo yego rizane. Ririya rifite kangahe zane rindi? Yes, risore naryo. Okay, rizane. Ngo nimwe musoya yo ngayo nimara kuzana yo ngayo. Yes, risore naryo rizi. Favorite part of my job is by assessing the children with disability and making sure that I'll be helping accordingly. My name is Eric Habimana, orthopedic technologist with ISPO certification, International Society of Prosthetics and Orthotics. Good. Nagishwanyuza aza bakibaza ngo y'imama wa fisi rero. Aha, byayo ntabwo byoroshye rero, sibyo? Mama fisi rero ikipe turi kumwe y'abantu benshi ubonye, hanyuma ubwo abandi twe turaziranye n'abaganga, ni ikipe y'abaganga nk'abandi. Ubwo rero bari kuza kuri ino nshuro bareba muri make. Okay, ndamumfashe sasa. Nushaka ufata ku gice cyo hasi gatoya cy'amaguru. Okay. Fisi. Aha. Kayicaye muri zigize amaguru yapfuga. Okay. Arabishobora fisi. Arabishobora fisi. Okay. Fisi. Urumva wicaye neza? Urumva kwiriwemo? Gerageza turebe rwose. Aha. So it will be another experience. So normally his case is cerebral palsy with the right hemiplegic side. Okay? Yes.
Abantu babitekereje Imana ibaha umugisha.
Fis, his name, is her firstborn. She is so grateful for the gift of the wheelchair, and she said that may God bless those who intervened and gave her this gift of a wheelchair. By the time they receive a wheelchair, they start to think, to feel like they belong to the society. And they forget about their disabilities. They start to learn to live.